Good morning. So here we are, deep in the forest. We finished walking up the creek last night, and this is the only spot we could find for our tent. Here's the tent up. So we didn't get a chance to show you putting it up. We might do that again later on. It was a terrible night. I don't know if you can tell, but we're sloping downhill. So we've been slipping and sliding all night trying to keep our grip. But we survived the night. So we'll go uphill today and head to a better spot. I'm just about to go down and put on breakfast. Well, breakfast is actually dinner last night because we just, with the slope, we just didn't have anywhere to make the meal.
Good morning. As Anne told you, it was an extremely interesting evening. Note to self, do not ever put a tent on the slope. What you do is try to keep your bum uphill all the time. Good morning. It's time to get some water. We did a fair bit of research and we've decided on the Catadine area. I'm not going to go into too much detail, there's so much stuff on the internet anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly get it up.
The water, nice clear water.
Yep, get it where the rapids are running.
Okay, so that's the flotation device, and that's the out pipe. So that will suck up the water.
And the good thing, we've got these bottles as well, apart from my big bladder, but they're designed so you can actually take the rubber off the end and it screws straight on.
Get a bit of pumping action here.
And a couple of seconds later, we have now got water. There it is. Oh. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
No.
And that's how easy it is, folks. And I can tell you, after our first lot yesterday, had this stream filtered, it was absolutely lovely. And the beautiful part with this Catadine also is it's actually a double pump. So as I pull, it's pumping, as I push, it's pumping. Double action. And that means my lovely can go and make our breakfast for us shortly. How much fresher than this.
So this one's full, didn't take too long.
There you go.
And that'll be my just over 2 cups. So.
And she tastes absolutely lovely. So there you go. Highly recommend them. If you really want to go smaller, you can, but for us, that's brilliant.
Okay, so I'm making breakfast. So we're having last night's dinner for breakfast. What I did, I bought a few Indian meals that were pre-prepared, and they're all vegan. That's the spice, and that's Tibetan dal that we're having. And here I've got a bag of dehydrated vegetables that I did myself. So before we left, I cooked up a whole heap of veggies, dehydrated them, and put them into about 3 packs to go with the meals. So I'll have dal with mixed veggies, and that will be the seasoning. So I've added the vegetables. Not very appetizing at the moment, but they should all rehydrate there in the water. And there's broccoli, onions, zucchini, capsicum in there. Doesn't look like it, does it? They're starting to rehydrate a bit more. You can see a couple of pieces of broccoli in there. This actually smells really nice. We just have the veggie soup, get some stock. And there's a piece of broccoli there. Cool. Okay, we're going to add now the seasoning. The vegetables smell really nice. You can like vegetable soup without the dal. But anyway, we'll keep going. Okay, now we're adding the dal, adding the chickpeas or whatever's in there, and flavouring it.
That thickened it up.
Nice.
Nice chunky brekkie.
Yeah, we were too exhausted, I think, to eat last night. We weren't really that hungry, so
No.
you should follow what your body tells you. If you're not really hungry, there's no point forcing yourself to cook in the dark and all that sort of stuff.
The old blind ways of doing things, if you've got to go along and have 3 meals a day, is not really true.
Yeah, just eat when you're hungry.
Eat when you're hungry.
Okay, it's just coming along nicely.
Okay guys, this is another nice thing about this Petadine, is that I carry a bladder, 3 litre bladder, camelback, which I've actually taken out, but you're supposed to be able to do this while it's still in the pack, so you don't have to pull it out. And in the bottom you turn this base around, rubber cap, and all you do is take off your mouthpiece and you plug it on the end and you're filling your bladder. So it's got a multitude of uses. It's a bloody brilliant setup, and as you can see she's getting pretty full. So yeah, great idea. Good morning my lovely darlings Dal. Brekkie for kings in the most beautiful place around, I can tell you. Cheers.
Is it nice?
Bloody beautiful, baby.
Is that hot?
Hot.
Place to spend breakfast. Natural steps off into the jungle to find the tent. Where is it? There's our tent, hidden. Okay, it's cup of tea time before we set off. We've gone and packed up the tent. We've still got to finish packing our backpacks when we take the stuff back up. But it's down to green tea now because the milk's gone. Okay, we're off. We just got packed up. We've been here like 24 hours from waking up just to basically have breakfast, to have a drink and get our backpacks done up again, get the tent down. So we're going to have to make that a lot easier. We've learned a lot on this walk, so when we get home we'll probably have a summary and let you know what sort of things we're going to change next time we do it. Look, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day, but it is really hot. Gorgeous. I'll show you the mountain in the background. If you can see it. There she is. Some tubby catching me up. Okay, so we're making our way through the tall grass. There's lots of big rocks. There's David in the way. We think that's the right direction. Just heading back to where we started from. We're going to camp closer to the car. Spend another night out here. You can see how long the grass is. Okay, so we're back to a beautiful fig tree. This is normally where people camp. So we've come back here. It's really hard out there in the wilderness. So we're putting up the tent here, and then the car's just up the road, so we can bring the car down here, put some nice stuff in the car. But there's the tent without the rainfly. So there's a lot of insects around and march flies that are biting us, so we can actually sit in there and get the cool breeze and not have the insects. So here we are, it's after lunch now. We've just had a heap of day trippers all hanging around wanting the table. So we were pretty mean, and we kept sitting at it so that it couldn't be stolen. There's only one table down here. Of course, we've got our tent ready up here. So Dave's just gone off into the distance. I've sent him to get the car, which isn't very far from here. So we'll pull in the car near the tent and put our stuff in the car, and then we'll just keep in the tent what we need for tonight. So yeah, it's middle of the day, so we'll sit here and relax, maybe read some ebooks, do some meditations, and then make a nice dinner, have another sleep out in the country, and pack up and go home tomorrow. Here we've got, so for dinner, I've got a coconut curry. Now I did buy this in the health section of the supermarket. You see we've got measurements on here, so I need 2 3/4 cups of water. So the measurements on there. And again, I've got the dehydrated vegetable that I've made up. And we've got a falafel burger here, which I'll break up into there. And again, we've got our 2 bowls and sporks, cups in the pan there. And I need to sort of get the water in there, and then Dave will have to filter some more water for our drinking. Pour that into the pan. This is a great thing. So all we need to do is this. Sorry about my hand. This turns the gas on. You go anti-clockwise, and then you got a button here. And we have flame. I'll just boil the water, and then I'll drop all the veggies and stuff into there. Okay, so while tea's cooking, take a look at. That's a rock that's supposed to shine like diamonds when the sun's on it at a special time of the day. Beautiful, glowing away there. The ranges are gorgeous. Be very, very hard to climb them, I would say. And there's the toilet up there. I think there's some people camping up there. But yeah, that's the white rock there. Beautiful. Zoomed in, that's there. The car's under the tree, and there's another bottle tree over there. There's the branch of the tree. There's the bench over there where I'm cooking. It's a tent. And there's a critter coming under the tree on the other side. So the tree was actually planted in 1883.
And your husband's going to find out if it's a railway. Anne Mary Louise Ricketts. My grandmother is a Ricketts. Might be railway.
Okay, there we've got the mountains. We call that pan. So you've got the nose and the chin, and you've got the horn on the forehead.
Neck and chest.
It's chest, neck. Okay, it's nearly ready. We're just having a look in there. That's the beautiful coconut curry with my vegetables in, of course. They're looking good. So we're going to stick to the dehydrated food now. I brought some fresh food, but we're going to have to ditch that. Okay, so tea's ready. Dave's dishing out the curry.
Dishing out the tucker.
But even though I bought this at the supermarket, I'm going to be making my own with this sort of stuff.
It was sort of like we were testing stuff out, see what it's like. It's good, don't get us wrong. It's good, but Anne makes better, so, to be honest. Hang on a minute. I've got a towel over my leg to try and keep the bugs off. Anne gave me the towel to stop those bloody march flies. And I just leaned over there, and there's 2 of them attached to my heel. One bit of skin that's not covered by a towel.
And I've got my daggy pants on there. My daggy jama pants.
Which is a muchy goody idea.
Right. We've got tomato and cucumber there if you want to put any on. Okay, so how's that?
Nice. Not as good as Anne's, but
Well, you have to say that.
I don't have to. It doesn't.
Right, finally in the tent, ready for our last night.
We can gladly say that we're actually not sitting here cooking to death or sliding down the side. We're actually...
Yeah, I've got my side of the tent open.
Yeah, let the breeze in. That's what we're saying, this whitish stuff down the sides here just doesn't seem to let this bit here, doesn't let the air through, so the mesh does up here. As you can see at the back here, it's white from there down, and that's the mesh up there, and sadly it just...
We've got the rain jacket on.
Now this is where my girl is the expert. She leads, I follow when it comes to climbing over rocks and finding ways through areas. She's the girl. Oh, well, there we are. I have that on video. Look at that. That's what happens when you're carrying a backpack. She's now stuffed now. She's like a beach whale. I have to go over and help her.